So, another chess saying, life is a game and we need to think twice before taking any step, in the case as we play chess as well. We are very proud to launch this tournament from the KTS group, which significantly increase critical thinking and strategic skills for the kids and adults. Today, we are sowing the seed for this chess tournament. Tomorrow in future, your kids may play national, international tournament as well. So, KTS take proud from the point where we are starting. Okay. We welcome our chief guest for the tournament, Mr. Tony Taylor, a visionary leader blending human and Cook Island heritage with extensive expertise spanning over 2 decades in sports, health and fitness. We welcome you on stage, please. I welcome Ms. Vinita Uttaman to just honor our chief guest.
Thank you for allowing me to publish and also arts video back school. From Seattle Community Sports, they picture this some of the try to help the community, give you PR presentation. But yeah, enjoy your day.
So now we are going to the tournament procedures. So, next. So now we take on to this KTS tournament rules and regulations. So the tournament is structured under FIDE's laws of chess and will complete into 3 stages. One is the group stage, next is semi-finals and finals. The age categories are 5 to 11, 12 to 18 and 18 plus. This is a time control game. The time control will be 10 minutes for group stages, and finals and semi-finals, depending upon the process of the tournament, will be taking 15 minutes or 10 minutes. It's an electronic device policy. No mobile electronic gadgets are prohibited within the playing arena. Scoring system, points will be awarded as the points. Winning by checkmate is 3 points, winning by timeout is 2 points, and draw is 1 point. Arbiters assistance, we have technically certified arbiters will be available in the venue, and any inquiries and concerns they will just discuss during the part of the game. The ruling of the jury of appeal will be conclusive and binding. The KTS core team will take the final decision actually. So that's the tournament rules and regulations. Now we go to the chess tournament do's and don'ts for the players. When we start the game, please shake hands and respect the opponent and just have a gentle smile so that they will not be under pressure. So don't bluntly accuse your opponent of cheating. If there is any cheating is happening, or don't bluntly accuse, raise your hand, arbiter will come and just solve the concern. Okay. So maintain silence during the game, no mobile phones, all mobile phones will be switched off and will be in the silent mode if one. Don't get upset if you lose, because winning and losing is always a part of the game. So be cheered up, there are more games to come. So whenever you lose the game, don't be worried. You will always have a second chance. Ask questions if you are unsure about your rule, because a lot of players are beginners, intermediates and advanced stages. They have a lot of doubts. Before just doing that, just raise your hand. Arbiter or other persons will come and just clarify all your doubts. Know how to use a clock effectively. We already just keep some samples of the clock. So we always give 2 to 3 minutes of time to just run through how the clock works, timer works. If you have any doubts before starting the game, please ask all the clarifications, then you can just go to the game. Understand the touch move rule. So here there is no touch move rule. If you touch a coin, and you can able to take back unless until your clock has been on. Before that you can use the touch move. This is not the real rules game, because we are customizing those rules depending upon the level of the players what we have. Okay. Offer and accept draws whenever there is no headway. So the offer and accept draws is 24 moves for the draws. Okay. So still this is an outline of this rules. If you have still more questions, each individual can be addressed during the session of the play. Okay. comply with tournament rules. All the tournament rules will well explained, and we will be abiding to the core team organizers. So this is the category what we mapped. Each individual has been for the 5 to 11 kids, we have just mapped into 6 groups. So each 6 groups have 6 players. So in a group you have 5 games to play. So those top of each group will be moving to semi-finals, and from there it will be moved to finals. So this is just an outline. So when you just start the game, all the procedures have been pasted out in the scoring sheet, and the scorers will just update the scoring sheet every round of the game actually. So this is the same applies to 12 to 18 and 18 plus. So we will quickly run through some questions. I will have Mr. Vignesh and Mr. Rakesh on stage to just address those questions with me from the players. If you have any questions, you can ask now. We have 2 to 3 minutes of time so that we can address that actually.
Just raise your hands, please, if anyone has a question. How does the chess clock work?
That's what I said. Just before you seated, we will be just giving 1 or 2 minutes time. So you can use how the clock works, and the arbiter will come and explain you how the clock works. And we also send you a link to the email. So if you're not go through, that's not a problem. You can be used for 2 minutes when you just sit before the first group match.
Can you just quickly show how to, when they play, how to start? One more question also there.
Yeah.
One second. He will show the clock, then.
Yes, please.
If you check someone 3 times, is it a checkmate?
What's that? Come again?
If you check someone 3 times, do you win the game?
No. Checkmate. No. You need to say it's a check, and then if it's a checkmate, you need to inform the opponent it's a checkmate.
If you check 3 times, is it
No.
No. So this is how the clock works. It's a digital timer. When the opponent is having a white coin, black coin player taps the clock so that you can just start moving. So the timer is set for 10 minutes. So once you just make a move, you make your tap here. So the timer starts for the other player. So the other player makes his own time. So whenever he moves, he will again tap. So this is an ongoing process. So whenever it's going to be finished, so in between 10 minutes, if you've been checkmated, so the arbiter will come and see if it is checkmated or not. The time control, it will just beep you, well, it's going to 10 seconds and give a long beep at 5 seconds as well. So once it's been timed out, you need to raise the hand. The player who wins in the timeout has to raise the hand. Arbiter will come and just check the timeout is correct or not. Then he will just go through the winner and loser point. Yeah. So whenever you have a doubt, you need to pause the timer. Then only you need to raise. Otherwise, your time will be going on. So when both the players has to pause that, then move on to the question of asking the question to the arbiter. Yeah. Yeah, we are not counting illegal move because it's just a mixed group of players. Whenever there is an illegal move, you need to say to the opponent, say, hey, this is an illegal move. You need to just remove that actually. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Touch moves and illegal moves we are not taking into account. Why? Because we have mixed group of players. So we don't want to just take those rules into this tournament actually. Yeah. We have already mapped the color of the coin according to random basis. It's just been done very, very process oriented. We have just put all the names in a box. We have taken one for each group. We have just already said because we don't have time during the process actually. Yeah. So it's already mapped actually. Yeah. So when you just sit on the table, you'll be notified which color you want to sit and which table number and which group you are. So, is there any other questions is there? Otherwise, you'll wind up to the tournament. Huh? Yes, yes. We have just mapped all the players list on a group stages with the points will be mapped in the whiteboard at the back in the cafeteria. So if all the question and session is over, we'll go to the next slide. All good? Okay. So we once again thank our sponsors, which is SSS Inspection Services, Bay Homeotherapy from Tauranga, AKC Go Board, Optimize Business Solutions, Marvel IT Enabling Technology, Saffron, RRK Group, and Fine Laser Cutting Services, and Sundaram Engineering Limited. Thank you once again for their sponsorship for this tournament. And we also have a special sponsor for this tournament. We have Skills Samurai, who is a startup company which has been launched a couple of months before in Botany Downs. They are very pioneer program combining computer coding and Singapore Max. They are the world #1 Max tuition method. We also have a small demo session at the back of the cafeteria. The owner and the director is also here. So whoever the kids participated here, whenever there is no group matches is happening, they can always go and just check what's happening over there. So there are a lot of entertainment stuffs over there. Yeah. Silence, please. Still the game is on, please. Silence. So once again, we thank our event sponsors, AKC Go Abroad, Fine Laser, Saffron, Marvel IT, RRK Groups, Sundaram Engineering, SS Enterprises, Inspection Services, Skill Samurai, Bay Homeopathy, and Optimize Solutions. Now we just call all the sponsors on the stage one by one. We want to honor the sponsors. So starting with Fine Laser, Ms. Sharmila, please, on the stage. We call upon Mr. Thangavelu of Saffron Group on the stage, please. We call upon Mr. Suresh of RRK Group on the stage, please. We call upon Mr. Mullanan of Sundaram Engineering. Stop clapping, right? Call upon Mr. Senthur from SSS Inspection Services. Call upon Mr. Anand from Skill Samurai. And call upon the final event sponsor, Mr. Gokul from Optimize Solutions. Sorry. Now we call upon Mr. Velmurugan for Marvel IT Services. So now we are going to the prize ceremony for the semi-finals winners who moved from group stage to the semi-finals from 5 to 11 category. For honoring these kids, we call Mr. Thangavelu from Saffron on the stage to the medals for the kids. So 5 to 11 category from group stage who was moved on to semi-finals is first comes Mr. Darshan.
Just go on the side. Go there.
Guys, I'm again saying it's a request, then it will be a warning. Can you please continue the Mr. Dev. And next is Arav Balaji. Can we call upon Mr. Senthur from Triple S Inspection Service? So in 5 to 11 category, the final semi-finalist is Mr. Logit on stage. Yeah, thank you kids, thank you sponsors. So in 12 to 18 category for monitoring the kids, can we call upon Mr. Vale? So Mamta is representing them. Yeah. So the first comes is Trishul. finalist is Mr. Derek. Second semi-finalist is Mr. Sandy. Here are the medal winners for the great tournament. So, can we call upon Mr. Suresh on stage for honoring the kids from his school? In 5 to 11 category, the runner-up goes to Daksha. She is a runner-up, so the momentum of the clap has to be much more higher. So, 5 to 11 category, the winner of this age category is Master Sriram. So in 12 to 18 category, the runner-up goes to Vaishnavi. To honor this category, we call upon Mr. Anand from Skill Samurai. Winner in 12 to 18 category is none other than Vaishnavi's brother Aryan. Thank you. Final category of this day. Can we call upon KDS chairperson Vinita to honor those kids, please? So, in 18 plus category, the runner-up is Mr. Sarvesh. In 18 plus category, the winner is none other than Vaishnavi's and Aryan's father. We want to congratulate and appreciate the effort taken by all parents and also the kids for their interest. Again, I said in the morning, this is an interest creation program. So we have created the interest. So this is the responsibility of the parents to take her to the next level. When we conduct it from next year, the level of the kids and the level of the program will be structured and more matured. So we hope you see everybody on next year as well. And now we call upon all the kids to the stage one by one. Now we call upon all the adults one by one to the stage to take over the giveaways. Mr. Manjunathan, can we just Vishnu Muthukumar. Next is Mr. Arun Raj Srinivasan. Arun Raj Srinivasan. Next is Muthukumar. Harini. Satyam Prasad. Anup. Vijaya Pandian. Sarvesh Duraraj. Lakshmanan. Selvamani Muthuve. Abhilash. Sandy Sandeep. So, some of the giveaways for 12 to 18 categories. Prithvi Doctor. Anuj Tan. Pragyan. Vaishnavi Pillai. Aryan. Nitesh. Pranay. And Vasiki Uttaman. Akilan. Trishul. Varun. 11 category. Satvika Behanam. Satvika. Dashwin Balaji. Lohit Shiva. Kavi Kundran. Kadir Kundran. Sri Rama. Pratik. Pranav Prakash. Arav Balaji.
Well played.
Abhinesh. Bhuvan Kadirvel. Daksha Dinesh. Thailand Nativ.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Turn around for a photo.
Niranjan. Akia Shankar.
Yes.
Round of applause for them. Yes. Katuria, the sister, right?
Yeah.
Dinoshan. Abdullah Prabhakaran. Abdullah. Arush. Danapriyan. Obia Lenguran.
Yeah. Well played.
Nitish Pranav. Kavin.
Well played.
Revan. Dev Narayan. You have not disturbed any kids, right? Dakshin.
Yes. Well played.
Shivesh. Ganesh Ram. Lekya again, we thank all the parents, participants, KTS volunteers, KTS arbiters, all the KTS core team, and we would like to come next year as well in a very structured way, a very professional way. And once again, a round of applause and thank you for all the participants who are here. And we will all meet you next year. Until then, bye from KTS core team. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much.